Good evening, everybody, or maybe early morning, possibly even afternoon where you are. This is Chat Nation, and we're playing The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. I am joined, as I typically am, by my co-host, Matt. How's it going?
Hello. Going. Good.
Gotta do all my audio checks and everything. And then I'll push to you in Discord, and then we can get going. Well, actually, a little bit of housekeeping I want to do a little bit first. So, I posted on my community page that there was going to be a bit of a difference in the schedule in the upcoming weeks. And so that's going to start next week. So let me see if I can do this without breaking the stream. So I head over to my monitor here. And so I posted this up on my community page just to give everybody a heads up. But yeah, so today we've got part 9, business as usual. We'll be streaming and we'll be running around the Gerudo desert as it's covered in the sandstorm. And then next week I will be traveling. I'll be out and about seeing family and whatnot. So I'm going to delay the stream a couple days to May 9th. So that'll be the Thursday. So it'll be a couple days later than I typically stream. The following week for part 11, we'll be back to Tuesday on May 14th. No issues there. And then finally, on the following week where we get to part 12, that'll be the Monday instead of the Tuesday. So that'll be May 20th. So for the next 4 weeks or so, we're going to be kind of switching days, but as I typically do, I will publicize the live stream the morning before I go live, so it should still see it in plenty of time. I'll have the date and the time there, so you should get plenty of heads up. All right. The last couple of things, if you're watching and you wouldn't mind just hitting the like button, I'd really appreciate that. Let YouTube know you're having a good time here. It's an easy way to support the channel. Just a click of a button, that always helps. And if you want to come hang out in the hashtag ChatNation community, I have a Discord. The description, or the link for the Discord is in the description below. I feel like that's one thing as a YouTuber. I got to get that saying down to a science. Like, I can't fumble that sentence.
You'll get there.
I'll get there.
It's only been like what, like you've only had practice like 2 or 3 times. So
Exactly. Yeah. All right.
It takes 10,000 hours to form a habit.
Yeah, right. You're not wrong. All right. So let me go ahead.
You got a comment from Archula there.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. Yeah. My mom's birthday's coming up, so we're gonna go down and spend that birthday with her. So, always good to do. Always good to see family. All right, and I should be pushing in Discord now, so you should have me.
Yep, got it.
Cool, cool. All right. So, in the last part, so you jumped off, and we came over to this geocliffe of Ganondorf, doing the Tim Tebow.
Nice.
And watched the memory. And so I figure now that we're over here, we might as well just dive in and start making our way towards Gerudo Town. What could go wrong?
I'm excited for this because despite being my favorite area in Breath of the Wild, this is the area that I explored the least.
Yeah. It's a little tougher to really explore here. I don't know, it's just giant desert. There are some interesting parts to it, of course, but... Alright, what do we got here? Ooh, shock fruit.
Headshot.
Pro gamer, right there.
Nice.
Oh, but you know what? I think I'm gonna have to deal with the heat, and I don't know that I have a good solution for that as it stands right now.
Got any sapphires?
I probably sold those for money. There we go. I'm definitely... Let's see what I got here. Yeah, I've got nothing to help out. So...
Well, if you can acquire a sapphire from somewhere, you could fuse it to a stick.
Let's see what I got here. Yeah, I definitely sold it.
Ouch.
Yeah. But, you know, they're selling them in Goron City. It just seems counterintuitive.
Yeah.
Or Chulet may have just given us an idea there. Make some monster, make an elixir of some sort, but then I need to get to a pot.
You probably have one in your inventory.
Let's see here. Because the Gerudo outfit, I need to actually be in Gerudo town to purchase, and I don't know if I can do that while I am. Let's see, while I'm actually in the city. Well, might as well play the game, I guess. But we should probably figure that out. Oh, thanks, Unobo.
That was actually helpful.
For once.
Yeah.
There we go. I think actually once I get into the sandstorm, I don't think the heat's gonna affect me. So let's go ahead and dive on in there. That'll be the best way to handle this.
Yeah.
Hoping you're having a good week, Archulet. Thanks for popping in, of course. Yeah, I probably need to get there very quickly.
Forget what that tower even is. Man, I don't remember this part at all.
Well, that's the Karakara Bazaar. So I think it was at the very top of it in Breath of the Wild is where you acquired the female Gerudo armor set.
Yeah, I just don't recognize that. Yeah, I just don't recognize the bulbous thing on it.
Yeah, that may be. That may be new.
That's new, I think.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on, LOZ Junkie? Welcome to the stream. Splash Fruit. I think I have both Splash Fruit and Choo Choo Jellies. What do I do with those? Do I just like... Let's see... I've got Splash Fruit for sure. There we go. I did it.
Oh, that'll last you a while.
As I pop into the shrine.
Yeah, just immediately.
Yep. Alright. Yeah, maybe I should focus on, should go to the mines at some point and start farming some gems so that I just have plenty of money and can buy all the armor. So that'll be a really nice solution to the issue. Alright, a sliding device. I feel like in general I have more fun with the shrines in Tears of the Kingdom than I did in Breath of the Wild.
I especially, yes, I like the shrines better, for sure. I especially don't like in Breath of the Wild the shrines that were required you to like rotate the controller or whatever.
Oh yeah. Those were a little extra obnoxious.
Yeah.
So they didn't do that here, huh? They didn't do any rotating controller. I thought maybe they did.
I remember this shrine because I didn't understand. I thought there was like more of a trick that they wanted me to do, and I was like, okay, oh, so they're just teaching me how to drive around in a sled. Okay, hey, no complaints. It's fun.
Yeah. Well then, yeah, and that would make the location not coincidental, because I think they're just assuming like, oh, okay, yeah, you'll come here, and then you'll, oop, hello, become here first, and then like, hey, there's a cool new way to get around the desert. So no harm, no foul. Yeah, a lot of these are like hidden tutorials.
I would kill to drive one of these to work.
Right. Whoopsie. Yeah, there's a chest over there, but we'll just go ahead and knock this out.
What if there's a sapphire in it?
Oh shoot, no, there's not. There's for sure not.
What if there's a giant ancient core in it?
Then I would be so confused, because that's Breath of the Wild. It would be pretty cool, though.
What shrine is this again?
I do not remember the name. I think it said, I think like the subtitle, or the title of the shrine was a sliding device. But I don't know the monk's name. Well, and actually that's kind of interesting to think about. Because in Breath of the Wild, all of the shrines were named after the monks. And then now, like, they still have these peculiar names, but what is the name in reference to? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Probably would. And I wonder if that's just like the literal English translation from Japanese, but it just doesn't have like a word in English. I don't know, because it's just an assortment of letters. Ooh, arrows. I'll buy some arrows. That's something I want to look into, because that is interesting. Why are they named the way they are? Alright, so I'm going to leave that. Is there anything else going on here? I really don't want to read journals.
Is it the light roots that are the shrine names backwards?
That is correct. Yes.
Okay.
Alright, and let's see if I have any, just in case. Yeah. So I got some chillfin trout that I will cook with. Oh wow, I'm dangerously low on apples. Yeah, that's one of the things, is I haven't spent a whole lot of time just sort of running around. And so I'm not catching up on a lot of materials like I think you ordinarily would during a playthrough. Chillfin trout. Yeah, even with it being reversed, and with, you know, even with the name being reversed, I don't remember anything of the depths that in any way, shape, or form alluded to why they were named the way they were. I think it's like, I understand it's like, okay, you have to carry it over from Breath of the Wild just because it's the sequel, and that's just how sequels work, but... Alright, there we go. So the Gerudo, actually... Yeah, so that's part of the mystery, is not getting lost on your way to Gerudo Town. But for a pro gamer like me, no issues. It's that direction.
Nothing.
Ooh, and a shrine. Neat. Okay. Hey, what's going on, Kato's YouTube? Hope you're having a good day, good evening so far. What were you saying before I so rudely cut you off?
Oh, can I get a can check?
Ooh, can check?
Tonight? Yeah.
Good call. I got some good old-fashioned water.
Classic.
Oh yeah. What sort of bougie beer do you have tonight?
Root beer. That's it.
Ooh, the bougiest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
I mean, it really is. Let me read these ingredients. Let's see. Cassava root fiber, chicory root inulin, Jerusalem artichoke inulin, Nepal cactus, marshmallow
What?
root,
Bonjour,
calendula
Nepal.
flower, kudzu root, cassava root syrup, apple juice concentrate, root beer flavor.
I was not expecting apple juice to be in there.
Yeah.
Apple
Yeah, so
juice.
like it's a low calorie, low like no sugar root beer. So it's just kind of it is very bougie.
So you're drinking a children's drink. That's what I heard.
I'm drinking a children's drink for babies.
Yeah, you apple juice.
K does YT. I think it still qualifies as root beer technically because buried in it is natural root beer flavor. So it's not it's like the 10th or 13th ingredient. I think that still qualifies.
I love all of the international ingredients. It's very inclusive of them. So they're all gonna be in the shelter, but let's run up here real quickly. Let's go claim the throne. Do you think we just sit in the throne, then this is our city? Oh,
I mean,
there we go.
I feel like it should count that way. And Archulet, I had no idea that chili cheese baked fish was a recipe in this game.
Chili cheese.
So...
Oh man, that sounds like a flavor of Cheetos.
That sounds terrible in real life.
Is that Plaka? I will say though, this was such a cool area that they added to Gerudo. There's just this really cool underground shelter. I really liked the inclusion of this. Sorry, Bo. Bite your lower lip. So do I just get to go in or what? I forget if I have to do something.
I believe there's a short quest first.
Let's see what happens.
Okay, it does kind of taste like it does have like a shampoo aftertaste, I guess.
The bow is very short and can't even reach the peepholes. They could have picked a better word for that. I think the translation team is having a little fun with that. As long as you keep out of the shelter, they'll overlook your presence to the town. If you're looking for some place to get out of the sand shroud, you can rest in one of the houses on the surface. So, can I go in? Shelter is beyond here. I won't open the door for you. Keep watching for an intruder. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I think your guy's just like drop in somehow. Yeah.
I have to drop up. I have to ascend in. That's right. Now I just gotta figure out. Oh, I think it's over here.
Try to get into the Gerudo secret club or whatever.
There's just a hole around here somewhere, I believe.
Huh, that's weird.
I was like, oh, is he just sleeping, or?
I did not know splash fruit had the same effect.
Yeah, I think any of the elemental fruits will do the job. Alright, you made sure the entrance was securely blocked, right? Completely blocked. Okay. Oh, there's a guy up here. A bold man. I wonder if that's the same guy that gave you the sand shoes.
Gave you, yeah. Yeah, it is. That is the same guy.
Yeah, it is. Oh, creepy dude. Yeah, he's getting all his little feet too close to the city. Traveled out here to meet wonderful, amazing Gerudo women who lived here. This is when he just gets like a bloody nose and just flies backwards 50 feet. Whoa! Careful, the same monsters will get me too. Alright. Now to drop in and then go up into the shelter.
If there's one NPC that the game should let you be able to attack and like deal damage to, it's
Him.
probably that guy. Yeah,
Yeah,
that guy.
he's definitely up there. There is speaking of NPCs. Oop. I have cold resistance, but I'm in the city, so I don't have to worry about that. So, a video just released, and I still have to watch it. There's a YouTuber that goes by Capt Bergeson, and he just, I think it was like 3 days ago, put out a video about all of the NPCs and whether or not they actually remember Link. But in order to make the video, obviously, I think he had to like actually go and find and talk to literally every single NPC in the game.
Oh my god.
An arduous task, to say the least.
Oh, yeah, alright. No, Kay is right. No, it's the really sus guy with the Zora, pen pal. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta be...
That's right.
Did they even include him in this game, or did they just conveniently forget?
I have to imagine he's here. Oh, it's convenient. Oh, that's right. Unobo is not here. But I have a Cobble Crusher, so I'm okay. There we go.
Oh, he is included.
Yeah.
That sucks.
We'll have to pay him a visit for sure. Oh, uh-oh. And there that goes that. Alright, let's see what else do I have. And then, do I have like a hammer? Yeah, that'll do it. Actually, do you recall the Nintendo Black Crisis video on that particular individual?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, it turned out that the American translation team took some liberties on that particular relationship, that it was way more platonic in the Japanese version.
Which just, how did that make it past, like...
Yeah, right.
a QA or internal review or whatever?
The US people were just like, you know what if we made them in love? Like, oh, dude, come on.
What if we didn't, though?
Right. Alright, maybe this is a good spot. Did I go far enough? Where am I? Nope, not even close. Alright. So that doesn't seem to lead anywhere, but I need to go... Maybe the river keeps going, because then that's where I would need to go. Yes, it does. Okay. So we're going this way. We are going to sneak into... Ah, that's right. And then there's the bottles with the messages on them. Yes. Although I don't love that in both games, you have to sneak into the all-woman city.
Yeah, it's not great. But,
Not great.
The optics aren't great.
No. But if you want to watch in through the peoples, that's perfectly fine.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's fine.
No.
Haha! Stop him! No! I am a salamander. That would really be odd if a person, wearing the mask that I'm wearing just, popped up somewhere.
That would be like seeing a biblical angel.
Yes.
Like, just like beyond comprehension.
Like I've got 4 eyes.
What is that?
You remember how he opens his mouth?
Oh, yeah.
Just all of the pieces come out.
like an elite from Halo.
Yes. It's been some time. Oh yeah, that's right. Apparently all of the Gerudo women, except for Buliara and Riju, know who I am. Or forgot who I am.
Oh.
Eh.
you know.
I mean, I guess to most of the other Gerudo women, you were just a Hylian woman, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
you
it's
always had to
true.
wear that.
Yeah.
Why would they remember?
But I thought once you defeated Ivan Boris, you were allowed. Oh no, that's right. Buliara and Riju knew who you were, but yeah, to like keep face, you still had to wear the Vi outfit. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Lady Riju is currently training. Why are you training? You have me. Ooh, a quest. I don't think I've looked at those profiles once.
Cool art in them, at least.
That is true. Yeah. But I find like sometimes I like accidentally get over to that page and it's just like, oh, that's... I don't want to be here. The shop's owner were here, but she went out to look for potential adornments. Oh yeah, Molduga became, and I'm curious to hear your take on this. Molduga became significantly more difficult to battle in this game.
It's so difficult, in fact, that I just never bothered killing a single one.
Yeah, I don't blame you, honestly.
Because like there were two ways to kill them in Breath of the Wild, like easy ways to kill them in Breath of the Wild. One, dropping a bomb onto the sand.
Yep.
And two, using Urbosa's Fury. Neither of those exist in this game.
Yeah, and I want to say like I've tried Ryuju's Lightning and it does not. Ooh, this is actually a fun quest to do. Let's do this one. I want to say I've tried Ryuju's Lightning and it does not do anything. And then yeah, you can't do like because the bomb thing was always how I fought them. But that's not an option. Sure. First up, the Stella over here. It says 7 heroines who protect the Gerudo. Their secret will be expressed on 6 stellae. As for the Stella over there on the right, it says the 7 heroines who protect the Gerudo and 8th channels and guides of the powers of these 7. Ooh, the 8th heroine. Am I saying that weird, or is that how you say it too?
Heroin?
Well, that's not right.
No, it's heroin.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
We can't talk about that on this channel.
I mean, look, that's just what it's called. Like,
I feel like I was like actively going around that. I've always said heroine.
really?
Yeah. But I also say Sundelian, so...
Yeah, alright, that is messed up. That's beyond comprehension.
It's cursed. What's going on, Oliver? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for popping in. Alright.
Yeah, Kay, I think you were correct about the design approach between the two games.
Alright, so I think to continue that, I have to... There's a room I have to unlock, right? Or do I just...
Oliver, I did not even know that there were 4 Molduga locations in this game. I thought there was... I think I only ever even encountered one.
Yeah, the one over, if I wanted to fight a Molduga, I always went to the one in the Arbor's grounds.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I always end up killing it, but I think what normally happens, like, I have to let it hit me, and then I can, like, shoot it with a bomb. Alright, so I need to take... Oh, what do you think you're doing? I was in the middle of studying that. Oh, I thought for sure I was supposed to... Or maybe I have to come up here to continue that particular quest. Oh no, I was supposed to take pictures of all the Stella.
Thank you, Archulet. I feel vindicated in knowing that I am saying things correctly. And
No.
Should not be calling it's Sundelian.
No, it's Sundelian. It'll always be Sundelian. Alright, so let's go take the pictures of them, because they're all around the base, so this should be relatively easy. I'm hoping my memory helps me knock this out. So that one was super easy, and then there's this one. I just gotta line up right. Oop. There we go. There's number 2.
That was easy.
Sponsored by Staples. Alright, I don't think there's any more. Oh yeah, that leads to a cool place, but no. So... And then I think I have to break into the jail cell to get one of them. And it took me forever to figure out how to get in there.
Forget how you get arrested.
You know what's really funny is so I have a short on this exact topic. One of the ways is you need the Yiga armor set.
Okay, yep.
Alright, maybe my mind's on the gutter, but the first thing I thought of when I saw this flag was a middle finger just pointing right at me.
That's 100% a middle finger.
Oh, here we go. Sorry, ladies. I think I just gotta do that. There we go. Hey, look at that. I'm in jail. There's 3. Now I just gotta find the 4th. Can you let me out?
No.
What are you doing in there?
What the hell?
She just watched me walk by. Just knocking on the door. Can I get out? Alright, and then we just gotta find the 4th one. I am a salamander, not a man. Alright. Where? Ooh. Oil is actually really nice for cooking.
Never even found that, man.
What?
I didn't know that there even was oil in this game.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, the oil either guarantees or significantly increases your potential for like a critical recipe. Where you get like the boosted stat.
I didn't even know that a critical recipe was a thing. What is
You know how there's, yeah, I'm trying to remember what that map was. But you know how like sometimes when you make a meal, it like gets like, you have like a different tone or whatever? Maybe I'll just keep cooking until we figure it out. Ooh, butter. Why do you have goat butter down here? Hey, thanks, Cedapalm. Appreciate that. Let's turn it into a weekly thing. I appreciate you nonetheless.
Awesome.
Alright, so I'm just gonna take this. Hope nobody minds.
Oh.
And then there's one more Stella. And my memory is not help. Oh, wait, is it? I was thinking it was maybe back there. Alright, let's go drop this off. I am not a man. I am a salamander. Okay. I think I just have to like put them here. I don't remember. I don't think they have to be like lined up correctly. I remember when okay, so the first time I attempted to do this, I like collected up all the balls and actually took them out to like the statues.
Oh my god.
You could imagine my frustration when
yeah, no thank you.
Did nothing.
You have to get a fan.
You know what's really bothering me? If I'm not mistaken, last stream when we were in Gerudo Town, I sold my one Korok fond and said, I won't need this.
You only get like a single rupee for that.
Yeah, I think I only got 2, but I just didn't want it in my inventory.
You're gonna have to use a Zonai fan.
Oh, smart thinking. If only I had one.
Oof.
Do you think I could blow it up?
I do not.
Oh,
Maybe you
there's
could
fire.
Maybe a hydrant.
Maybe a hydrant? Well, I'm gonna give it a shot. Nope. I wonder if maybe there's something down
Yep,
here.
come back to it.
Hard to go through here. Patricia. Patricia's the sand seal. Thought what was pre-planned, Chulet. I'm hoping there's something down here that I can just use.
He's referring to you selling your palm frond. Korok.
Oh. No, I did not intentionally place myself in this situation. It just sort of happened naturally. And I'm not seeing any Zonai devices I can use here. But I want to do this quest. I don't even know. Well, I guess what I should do then is I'm gonna go up to the shrine, because then I'll have a travel point into the city. There we go. And then I'll probably go somewhere where I can get a fan, because I think I found one of those Zonai gumball machines that give me a fan, so I'll probably just go do that. Yeah, no, I more so just did it because I legitimately I sold the Korok fond because at the time I legitimately thought that I was not going to need it. It's like, alright, well, let me get it out of my inventory. I don't even want to be tempted to attach it to one of my weapons. Alright. Also, if my my little player here on my streaming dashboard is correct, I'm like a solid 5 minutes behind what's actually live.
No. You're only stuck here a few seconds.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Yeah, because I have a little stream box here where I see the chat and everything, and yeah, I'm like still taking pictures of Stella. All right.
It's good. Yeah, seems fine to me.
Yep.
So, Sorio Tanag Shrine. Like, that just feels like an intentionally designed word.
It does.
You know?
But also, it's like, I would understand if they were anagrams, but anagrams of what? You know? That's what I don't understand. And like, and that's the thing, like, if it's an anagram of a Japanese word translated to English, not gonna figure that out, you know?
Yeah, no.
And oh, hey, here's how you deal with these. You know, I thought that too, Chulet, but it's also, I don't think we've translated the Zonai language. I know that there's been a significant effort by some various folks in the Zelda community to actually translate the Zonai language back. And all of those attempts, as far as I'm aware, have been unsuccessful. Keys, such a minor part of the game. Used to be much bigger.
I'm going muted for a second while my dog freaks out.
Alrighty. Poor doggy. Oh, I do not want to fight with that, that's for sure.
Oh, good
Ooh.
call from Archula.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and... I don't think I've ever attached a fan to a sword or shield now that I think about it. Actually, what shields do I have? Yeah, I can spare one of these. I forgot that I had the Hylian shield. Here we go. Thank you for the advice. It's typically about one thing a stream that you help us with. I appreciate it.
Yeah, at least, yeah.
Yeah. Let there be light. I think I need to find a light source. Oh, this looks like a wall that I would ascend. Alright. So I have to admit that part of my lack of posting in the last few weeks, part of it for sure is just life's gotten a little busier, so I haven't been able to create as much. But also, we just had the NFL rookie draft, and I have been devouring fantasy football content like nobody's business lately.
All anyone's talking about it at work, and it just goes completely over my head. It's like, yeah, it sounds good, man.
Yep. Cool, dude. Yeah. Because for me, fantasy is like a year-long thing for sure. I don't think I need that. Or wait a minute, yeah.
So it says your fan shield is badly damaged. I didn't know that it would... Does it break your entire shield or just the fan?
The entire shield.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll just do that. And then I'll just come over here. Took an unnatural amount of time trying to get the angle perfect when all I had to do was be higher up NFL. I am a Cowboys fan. Ah. I'm so sorry about how the draft went for you then. I'm a Patriots fan. But I will admit, I'm kind of more of like I'm kind of more of a fantasy football fan before I am a Patriots fan. I mean, I'm a really big Patriots fan. Have enjoyed that, but I got into football because of fantasy. So, probably just slightly different. It's not the purest route, but...
a really funny way to reverse engineer yourself into a fan.
Well, so like, so here's some Chat Nation lore. So I grew up playing baseball, and so I was a big baseball kid growing up, and so where I grew up, we didn't have like a sports team, like we didn't have like a home team, so it was a little more just like whoever you watched on TV, you know, everyone was a fan of something different because of someone else that they knew, right? And so this was back in like the 2003, 2004 time frame, and that's when the Red Sox were always on TV. They were a lot of fun to watch at that point. So I kind of latched on as being a Red Sox fan. And then as I, started getting into other sports, I just kind of decided, like, all right, I'm just going to stick to one city. And that city ended up being Boston.
Bad.
Did you say bad?
The not clipped out, I guess. It said not bad.
Okay.
Sure, no, let's just go with bad.
Bad.
Like bad.
Oh man.
Bad.
I was a past
Story. That's
man
terrible.
when I was little and oh, cool. Yeah, it was a bummer because what was it? So Jerry Jones, owner of the Cowboys. So during the in the middle of the draft, I think it was. So the Cowboys needed a running back really bad, and then the owner, like before the guy they wanted gets drafted, was like, "Oh wow, this guy, like we really liked him. He's a sharp young man. We really we would really like to have him on our team." And then like the next pick, someone else took him. It's like, I don't think you get how this works. Alright, so... Oh, now that I have this on my back...
Probably get one more good use out of it anyway.
Yeah. So I've been inside. Can I... Nice. No more peepholes for me. I can just walk on in. Good to know the goddess statue was there. Alright. See if I can at least... Yeah, there we go. I can squiggle it out now.
Good enough.
That's all I needed. Alright. You know what really bums me out? They didn't make this a motion control puzzle. Could you... Oh my god, could you imagine if Ultra Hand was all motion controlled?
That would have made the game unplayable for me. I have no patience for motion control tomfoolery. I'm not going to sit and rotate.
I mean, a lot of people, I think that was exactly how they viewed like the sword play in Skyward Sword. It was just, yeah, this is... I just can't do this. This is unbearable.
Also, I mean, the problem I had was if I wanted to play Breath of the Wild on the Switch handheld, like how am I supposed to do that? Like with the ones that were like the maze with the ball in it, and you're supposed to like rotate around. It's like I can't turn the Switch. How am I supposed to turn the Switch upside down while I'm playing it? What? Like that just really probably the worst gameplay aspect of Breath of the Wild to me.
Yeah.
For an otherwise perfect game.
Someone just walks in while you're playing the game and you're just like standing up, kind of doubled over with your hands like off to the side. So what are you doing? Like, I'm just trying to solve this puzzle.
Looking like a
fool. Hey, what's going on, Majora? Welcome to the stream. I feel like going back to Breath of the Wild would be... Yeah, I've had that feeling for pretty much the entire year that this game has been out, and I haven't gotten back to Breath of the Wild, but I'm very nervous about doing that. Just because of... I feel like how limited I'm going to feel playing the game.
Honestly, I went back and played it for a little bit, and I just found it relaxing. It didn't really bother me at all. I didn't feel like I was missing anything, but granted, that was playing the end game where I had the master cycle, so I was able to just like putz around.
Yeah, true. Oh, I don't want to read the Stella. Wait, I took the pictures of all 4 of them. Goodbye. Let's check my inventory, see what's going on here. Oh, it didn't register. So it didn't register. So I got those 3. So is it saying it didn't register the one in the jail cell? Alright, let's go back to the jail cell then. Alright. Which Zelda game, aside from Breath of the Wild, would you want to go back and play right now?
Easy. Twilight Princess. I've already spent some time playing that.
Have you? Nice.
Yeah. I stopped because I suspect that it might maybe sometime come out on a remaster or re-release, and I don't want to be bored of it already.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The music in that game is just the vibes in that game are great.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Majora using magnesis. I feel like I'd be like confused. I mean, I guess I'd be able to think about it, but I'd want to be able to control more than just metal objects. Alright. Here you go. I guess the other picture wasn't good enough, even though it's clearly there. Alright. Now to put it all together, the 8th of them connects the other 7 powers. Heart, skill, fortitude, wisdom, flight, mobility, and compassion. So I'm trying to think. So these are just kind of random powers. I don't think that there's any rhyme or reason for them. Wisdom in there, that's kind of one of the 3 pillars, but we're missing power and courage. Flight and mobility. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We have to return the 7 heroines' spirits to them to meet the 8th. And these spirits are all hidden within the Gerudo region. There's similar drawings. Houses the power. Deep inside the eastern area, there's a place with statues. The statues, I remember them looking if they can hold something. To do that, we'll have to recover the other 6 orbs. But do I get to finally take this now? Oh.
So I have a question. I have a question for the chat. Has anyone else in the chat tried to do a Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom photography run, where you try to take a picture of everything in the game?
Compendium, 100%
Yeah,
compendium.
Yes, without buying any from the
Yeah.
what's his face. I got like, I think on one Breath of the Wild run I got maybe like 40% of the way through, and it's like I can't do it anymore.
I haven't in Tears of the Kingdom, but I did try that in Breath of the Wild. And I was
I
not
think
able
where
to do it.
Where I messed up in Breath of the Wild was I forgot to take pictures of
The blights.
Yeah.
And there's no way to go back and do that.
No, you can with the trial or the DLC or whatever.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But actually, where I messed up was with the training guardians in the shrines.
Oh yeah.
Those and the
But
weapons.
those you can go back to, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I don't think that they don't respawn. I don't think.
I thought they did. I feel fairly good about the fact that they do respawn.
I'll try it, but I don't think they do.
Alright, so if I'm not mistaken, there's some more orbs that are down here.
Archulet, what are you referring to with the well picture? What is the well picture?
Haha. Oh, you know what? Maybe move? Yeah, the one that used the sand shroud to try to sneak into town. What about it? From the shelf over there was. I swear I heard someone say Auklet. Maybe if it's Bird's husband. Maybe she's working at the Gerudo Secret Club, but she's not there anymore. And then they're all avoiding eye contact. Don't tell me I have to, like, solve that. But I want it. Give it. No, I don't want to talk to you. Maybe that's what I had to do. I just had to get them to stand up.
I thought they were about to take you to jail. Oh, Archulet, I did not know that that was a thing you had to do. I'll be right back.
Sure thing. I'm just gonna figure out how to take this. and it's not working. So I need them to leave. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, let's see. So I got... I got the one that was up there, and I think there's 4 down here. There's the... Oh, did you walk away? No. Okay. I just gotta figure out how to get them to leave. Well, anyways, I think there's gonna be one more around here somewhere. Kind of brings me a little bit of pause that there's a giant cannon. But maybe, just maybe, that is just a hint to say, yeah, you can blow up the wall and get the Stella over there. And this is important because this tells you how to get the Temple of Light. Hey, what's going on, Crossfish Gaming? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for popping in. Even if you only had a little bit of time. Appreciate it. So I haven't beaten the temple. That is correct. I have not beaten the temple. But I don't think that has anything to do with the ball over there for the 8th heroine. Or maybe it does. If it does, that's going to bum me out a bit. Because I was looking forward to completing this. This was the task that I wanted to do in this this run. Well, there's some in the city that I can go get. So maybe I just go get those. Yeah, Majora, Oliver, Crossfish Gaming. Hope you're having a good week. See if there's one up in Riju's room. It seems like a place that they would put it. I need to beat the temple first to get some. To get some what? Alright, so she does not have one of the orbs. So let's head over here, because I know for a fact there's one over here. And it's just kind of hanging out up here. There it is. So let's walk this one down. Okay, there we go. Let's take this into the shelter. And then we can actually go look at that map, because yeah, I'm pretty confident that there are 4 of these down here. I've got 5. Oop, need you to open the door again. There we go. So let's go ahead and take this over. Oh, so you literally can't you can't finish this quest. That is a bummer. Nope, nope. Wrong hallway. No. Maybe they stay in the room, and then that'll just prevent me from, or save me from coming here again and doing this all over.
I've returned.
Hello, returned. So it turns out that we have to beat the temple in order to get some of the orbs.
Well, that sucks.
According to Oliver, so I'm gonna take that at face value, and we're gonna go start walking towards the lightning temple. How about that?
Also, hi Crossfish Gaming, in case I missed you. Hello. In case I didn't miss you.
Alright.
Having a good night. I just randomly remembered, in Twilight Princess, the magic armor. I don't think you've played Twilight Princess, so I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
I have played Twilight Princess. It has just been a very long
Been a
time.
very long time. Okay. So the magic armor, if I recall correctly, is just a kind of a nightmare to get. I think either it's really expensive or you have to do like a bunch of like tedious stuff. Can't remember.
Yeah, this is the one that
And then
like saps rupees, right?
That's all it does.
Yeah.
Like I think it's like you're invincible while it saps your rupees, but it saps your rupees really fast.
Yeah. That's the worst.
I remember playing like not 100%ing it because I didn't find like every cavern, but like I played it for a long time. I probably put at least 200 hours into that game, and just how mad I was when I got that god awful armor.
So that didn't work. Yeah. I did not get that during my playthrough. I discovered that armor through a YouTube video. But, brutal. Absolutely brutal. There we go. So, you know what? It was in the shelter. And I think... Yeah, I think they all have to point towards the center. Or do they have to point at each other? I forget. No, they pointed at each other. That's right. So...
Yeah, Archulid, if it ever comes out, highly recommend. I would say its story is probably second only to Twilight or to Skyward Sword in terms of A tier story.
Ooh. The story second. I don't know how I feel about that.
What story do you think what game do you think has the best?
So I'm gonna bring it back to Tears of the Kingdom, and my only I struggle with how I think about Tears of the Kingdom story, because I think if you do the memories in order and experience everything in like the transcripted Nintendo way of doing it, I think the story's incredible in Tears of the Kingdom. The problem is it's almost guaranteed that you're not going to experience the story in the right order. And I don't know if the story, if you should give it credit for being a really good story, or if you should take away credit because
I take away credit because of that.
Because of the delivery, and I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Personally, just based on going off my memory banks, and again, it's been a long time. I think I do like the story of Ocarina of Time better than Twilight Princess. That's a good story.
I think to me, Twilight Princess just feels that's fair. To me, I don't know. To me, Twilight Princess just feels more fleshed out because I feel like the companion you have along the way is a more fleshed out character.
Yeah.
But Ocarina of Time is definitely telling a more complex story.
Yeah.
For sure.
Link's Awakening actually really got me. Ooh, okay, I'll stop. Hot take. Let's hear it.
I don't think Majora's Mask is a very good story. Alright, so...
Ooh, okay.
Great game. Fully acknowledge that. They tried something different. So, I think it was Mario World either 2 or 3, which was an asset flip for another canceled game. You know what I'm talking about? Like, which is why, like, Peach, you can play as Peach, and Peach can, like, hover.
Sure.
And, yeah. And so, that game was originally an asset flip of another game that didn't come out. Or it only came out in Japan, I can't remember. Anyway, they took that game and they just swapped out all the sprites with Mario sprites and called it Mario.
Okay.
Still a great game. I acknowledge that is not the case for Majora's Mask. That is what it feels like to me.
I think it's about what you do with the assets. And I feel like they changed so much. I like Majora's Mask story. That's one I need to finish, but I just it was such a good story.
I acknowledge it's good and it's considered a classic.
Why do you hate Majora's Mask?
Yeah, well, I'm the worst Zelda fan. It just doesn't vibe with me personally because I'm a weirdo. Totally acknowledge it.
Alright, where's... Oh, this is going to be a little bit tricky. Because that's pointing out towards the center. And let's see here. Because it needs to get light from that. Or maybe it wasn't pointing towards the center. I thought it was. But I couldn't rotate that. So that one's stuck. So this mirror needs to... This mirror needs to be pointing at that tower. And I guess I can't... Well, I can. It needs to go that way just a little bit. To the left. And then we can head over to the third tower and that should do it. So I want to turn it just a little bit. Nope. Wrong one. Alright, let's see if that did it. Not quite. Yeah, just a little more. Yeah, this is definitely one of my more favorite puzzles.
I love the desert area in this game.
Yeah,
they did it really well. I just didn't
did.
explore it because I didn't.
Yeah. No, we're still off. But we can always come back. So... Oop, hello. I was wondering when that was going to happen. So, I think I just need to go... I think that's it, right? Well, I'm going to assume that's it. Let's go.
Oh, no, Archula brought up a good point. Go back and grab your spear.
I can put any weapon on there. I used a low-level spear. I'm not terribly concerned about it. But I can still acknowledge that that was good advice.
This is the same behavior that caused you to sell your Korok leaf. Oh no, man.
Maybe I need to start calling this a challenge run. Challenge is just getting out of my own way. That's the beauty. Play it my way. It's not the right way. It's actively and clearly not the right way. But it's my way.
It's giving that unique touch to your stream.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what it is. It's branding.
This is the content people are looking for.
Yes.
Just
pro gamer.
Constantly kneecapping yourself
right.
needlessly. Yeah.
Pro gamer content. That's what we do here, folks. All right. So now we reach to the third pillar. And we're gonna solve a puzzle. Nope. Not gonna solve the puzzle. There's also no such thing as fall damage in this game.
Just take fall damage?
No. But once you learn how to avoid it with the paraglider, fall damage basically just becomes a non-issue. You know, because I'm a pro gamer. Those are
Yep.
things that I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, free sword.
Die.
Realize it's probably time for me to check in and see if a new Ditto Pokemon card has been released in the past several months.
Ooh, nice.
Fun Matthew lore fact for the chat. I own every Ditto Pokemon card that has ever been printed. And I'm trying to build up a deck that is sufficiently large with at least like 15 to 20 Dittos such that I can play a game against my wife solely with Dittos. It'll be a horrible deck. It will lose horribly, but it will be a really good bit.
But it'll be your deck. Yeah.
It'll be mine. It'll be full of dittos. That was close. That better not go in a short.
No, it won't.
Tired.
It's not my content. I'm doing that and the heroin. It's this is a pretty lively stream tonight.
Hey, I was right about that one.
Were you though?
Yep.
All right.
I will die on that sword.
What am I missing? Am I turning that one? Is that what's going on? Am I moving? No. Okay, now I'm starting to take heat damage. Do you know the solution to this one?
I don't. I'm sorry. Is it the one that's
Alright.
that sinks? Let go of
Yeah,
it?
it's sunken and we have to get it back up somehow. And I just forget. So there's a piece. Or recall it. No, okay. Oh, wait a minute. Where's that light coming from? Yeah, that's the light from the first tower. And there is something around here that causes this to go up. What is it? Is it up here maybe?
Yeah, Archulate Ditto is just honestly terrible. So Ditto is my favorite Pokemon, but it's just terrible because you're totally beholden to requiring the energy type of whatever Pokemon you are playing against. So
You can't just
you have
use
no.
colorless energy?
I mean, I don't think so. I guess I would have to have a bunch of that like unique universal energy type. And I don't have those, but like you have to know ahead of time what your opponent is making their primary deck, so you can know it's like, oh, okay, I should stack up on water energies. That way my Ditto can copy their water deck or whatever.
And that's impossible.
It's just bad.
But if it's
I
your
loved
wife and you know her cards, then that's easy.
That's true.
Yeah. Alright, what am I missing? Maybe I was just turning it, was I just turning it the wrong way? Because I can only turn this 2 directions.
Uh-oh,
Yeah,
there has been a new Ditto released.
Uh-oh. Oh, yep, I was just turning it the wrong direction. To say, because yeah, I appreciate you dropping the coordinates, Chula, because I'm at the 3rd one. Have to go all the way. There we go. Did I just solve it? In one fell swoop? Nope, okay. Alright, let me get that meal going that I made explicitly for this purpose. So now we just need to head back over to that tower, and I'm just ever so slightly off. And let's shield surf there. No thank you. Yeah, this one's downhill, so if there was any of them that I had to backtrack to, it was definitely this one. Alright.
Gotta get you a sapphire.
Yeah. So speaking of Sapphire, I recently started a Heart Gold playthrough. You were talking about Pokemon as well.
Best Pokemon generation in my opinion is
Gen
or
2.
best version. Not necessarily just Gen 2, but that remake is just perfect.
Yeah. So I haven't played it. This is my first time playing it. Yeah, I'm super pumped about it. Yeah, I got one here. And I thought about you. I found a Ditto. Because there's Dittos that pop up just outside of Goldenrod City.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Did not pick it up.
They're really. I just like them because they're cute. They're terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I feel bad that the only like real effective use of them is for breeding. That just feels really like messed up to me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, guess what? My spear is still here. Woohoo! Oh, I have finished Gen 2. I've finished several Gen 2 games. But if there is something unique to Heart Gold, then yeah, I don't know about that at all. Alright, we made a Triforce. Oh, it's got Wi-Fi. Good.
Got a strong connection.
Just like the pyramids in Egypt.
Yep.
They've got internet. Or at least some sort of power that they can harness. If I'm not mistaken, that like lightning bolt thing at the top of that, whatever that is in the center, I want to say that's in Skyward Sword. Maybe
I look familiar.
Maybe it's not from Skyward Sword and it's just something like somewhere else in this game. But that really makes me think of Skyward Sword.
I'll be right back in like 30 seconds.
Alrighty. True, that's true, Chulet. You weren't wrong. I give you credit. Alright, oh, but you know what I am missing? Is I have not... So I made this appear, but I have not gone and found Riju. So I can't do anything about this until I find Riju. So, let me change my outfit. I don't know that that's actually going to do anything. Oh, I did heat resistance. Well, alright, I've got cold resistance now. Alright.
I have returned.
So, we did all that, but I didn't find Riju. So we gotta go find...
Riju went back to her home planet.
She went to her home...
Sorry, I forgot to tell you.
Bummer. Soryo Tanag Shrine. It would be interesting to run that through an anagram decryptor, I guess, if you will. See what it comes up with.
Okay, I have 16 Ditto Pokemon cards.
Nice. Time to get 17.
Yep. I don't know. I don't know. This one's $16. Like, I don't know if that's... That's kind of... I don't know if that's worth it for one card. But I feel like I have to because it's Ditto.
That is... Yeah. You are slightly obligated to it.
Yeah, I've committed to the bit, and I can't... No.
You're already 16 cards deep, yeah.
Yeah, like, I'm already in really deep here.
Alright, so now... Booyara, will you tell me where Riju is? Because I know you told me earlier, I just forgot. Lady Riju is away, seeking a means to defeat the Gibdo. I am sure she would welcome you as I have. Where is Riju? Is training in the ruins north of here. She traveled there despite the challenges the Sand Shroud presents. She's proven herself to be an excellent leader, an excellent chief. Okay, nothing really. Alright. So, Riju of Gerudo Town. Well, they made that easy.
John complete.
It's like, oh, she's just right there.
Yeah, Archulet. I spent a lot more on a secret rare art Aerodactyl card. I'm just not willing to admit to it in the chat right now. I'm embarrassed. I'm talking like I spent probably 3 figures on it.
Whew.
That was like my birthday gift to myself.
Yeah,
so, like, I'm
for
excusing
sure.
myself for that. And I will also admit that I bought a Koga's Ditto, which is one of the rarer Dittos, which was I think like $30. So I've already done a pseudo expensive Ditto. This wouldn't be groundbreaking for me. I don't know.
I can't believe that. I guess of all of the Tears of the Kingdom characters, Master Koga would be the one to have a Ditto. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, beyond a doubt.
Yeah. All right. So, oh, you're here.
Believe it or not, I was actually way more into Yu-Gi-Oh cards as a kid than I was into Pokemon cards, and I was a dumb idiot, and I sold all my Yu-Gi-Oh cards for like $5.
Oh no! Yeah, I had all
that
of
stage
the...
that stage in your life when you think that you're like getting a good deal by selling something at GameStop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Totally dumb.
I had a bucket full of cards. Had some of like the special tins. I mean, these were like the original cards, you know, like Dark Magician, Blue Eyes White Dragon. A lot of those cards I had.
Magician. Jack's Knight.
Just out of curiosity, the Aerodactyl, is that PSA graded?
I don't know what that means, so probably not.
It's you.
The diehard card collectors, they will send their cards in to an organization called PSA to get a PSA grade.
Oh, yeah. No.
Okay.
It is not mint. It was like mint or near mint, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll post it in a link to it in the chat if it lets me do that.
Yeah, I will. It should.
Oh.
So Hyrule Castle.
And actually, yeah, what I paid for it is about what it is selling for now. But beyond Ditto, my favorite Pokemon are the fossil Pokemon are my favorites after Ditto.
Ooh,
so
nice.
I really like the alt art Aerodactyl.
Yeah.
Because it's got like all the other fossil Pokemon down there below it. Ooh, a gold Greninja. That sounds cool.
Ooh, that sounds so cool. Way better than gold Magikarp.
That's pretty cool too.
It is, but it's not gold Greninja.
Greninja.
There's a handful of Pokemon that, like, if you just imagine their gold form is cooler than Magikarp. Greninja is one of them for sure.
Yep.
Gold Charizard. Gold Ditto for sure.
Oh, there's 2 Dittos that I'm missing. One of them is Ditto disguised as a Numel. I don't think I want that one because that's not a Ditto. That's a Numel. Like, that doesn't count. It just has the Ditto smiley face, but it's on. It needs to be a blob. It doesn't count unless it's a blob with a smiley face.
Yeah, in the newer Pokemon games, though, any trainer in his right mind wants a 6 IV Ditto.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Elaborate.
Phew, okay. What am I missing here real quickly? Am I supposed to...
You can just tell me it's good and I'll believe you.
Well, you use it for, breeding Pokemon.
Yeah, see, I don't like that. That's just really cursed to me. I don't like that.
Yeah, picturing these as a swarm. If we want to hit all 3 of them with one strike, you should aim for the space between them. Okay. Oh, there's a little thing right there. I think they want me to shoot that. There we go. So do you know about EVs and IVs in Pokemon?
Yeah, I know it's like the random draw stats that you can. Yeah.
So there's a way to control them so that they are not random. And if you well, I guess the Ditto only comes into play with the IVs, because EVs you can go and get things. I think they call them like medicines or vitamins or something. Yeah, vitamins from the store, and you can max out your EVs in the stats that you want to boost. But then there's IVs, which basically dictate the ceiling of those stats. And so if you have a 6 IV Ditto, then so basically I guess I'll just call it a multiplier. It's not a literal multiplier, but IVs can be value from 1 to 32. And a perfect 6 IV Ditto refers to all 6 of the main stats, so HP, attack, special attack, defense, special defense, and speed, being an EV or an IV of 32. This is making a lot of sense, I know.
I mean, no, I am actually closely listening and processing this information. Even though
So, if you have a 6 IV Ditto and you breed. When you breed 2 Pokemon, I'll come back to the Ditto. When you breed 2 Pokemon, and you give it an item called the Destiny Knot, 5 of the 6 IVs of the parent will get transferred to the your new Pokemon. So, like, if I have 2 Charmanders and I'm breeding each of them. I'm breeding 2 Charmanders together to get a new Charmander. Yep. If one of them, we'll just say, is a perfect 6 IV Charmander. Hey, what's going on, Ballet Goat? Welcome back to the stream. We're just doing a little Pokemon chatting, and then I think we'll get back to Zelda. But yeah, so then if you have 6 IV from Charmander, and then you have the other Charmander, which none of them are perfect, it'll randomly choose, like for HP, it'll choose randomly between the 2 parents which IV it's going to pull to the new baby Charmander. So it could be best, or it could be the not best from the other one, and it does that for all 6 stats. If you have 2 perfect IV Pokemon, you're guaranteed that 5 of the 6 IVs of the Pokemon that you breed will be perfect, will be best, so have that value of 32. And then the 6th one that isn't like randomly selected, it is randomly, it is a random draw from 1 to 32. But that means, you know, probabilistic wise, 1 out of every 32 Pokemon you breed will be a perfect 6 IV Pokemon. And then then you've maxed out the capability of that Pokemon, and so those are the types of Pokemon that like Pokemon trainers use competitively online and in like major tournaments and whatnot.
Do you ever play online?
I did I should probably talk to Riju before I start shooting this thing. I have a couple teams. I've got a decent set of competitive Pokemon in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Or I guess mine copy is Scarlet. But yeah, so I have a team, and I think I was supposed to go back to Gerudo Town. I think I just got caught up talking. But yeah, so I will add 2. Like I don't have like 6 IVs, but like what I do is like I make sure I have at least 5 perfect IVs, because a lot of time, like especially when it comes to like attack and special attack, your Pokemon will only be a physical or a special attacker. That's not like 100% of the time, but it's like 95% of the time that's the case.
Yeah.
So you don't need 6 perfect IVs if you have a physical attacker. Like, you don't need the perfect IV in special attack, because you're never going to use a special attack. Oh, she went to Car Bazaar. Dang it.
So I think my problem with all this theory is that is in the way I play Pokemon. So like whichever one I encounter first, like my first, Ditto, for instance, that Ditto is now my best friend, and I will never trade it in.
Yes. Yeah.
And the first 6 Pokemon I find are coming with me to the Elite Four.
Yeah.
And if they are not optimally built, fine. I will level them up to level 70, and we will steamroll the Elite Four by force.
Yep. If I'm doing a main playthrough, absolutely. I do not think about any of this. It's just when I beat the game. Because I like with Scarlet, like I beat the game, and then I wanted to build up a team and go play online. I had to go competitively build Pokemon to have any chance of winning any online battles. That's just the scene these days. And I will say too, I think starting with Gen 8, so Sword and Shield, that's when they made competitively breeding Pokemon accessible to basically anybody. Oh shit.
But the last thing I'll say on Pokemon cards while we're on the topic, some of my favorite cards are the ones that are like knitted or crocheted little guys.
Oh yeah.
I'll post the link to the list of those in the chat. They're just adorable. I just like, my wife and I sometimes play. I just like the art on them. I don't know.
They are nice.
They're very nice.
Yeah. Oh, and Chula, yeah, I tend to lean physical attackers. I guess those are just, I think those are just the type of Pokemon that I prefer. But you do need a good balance. You come up against somebody who oh, that's right. You come up with somebody who has a good counter to it, then you need to have a special attacker. I think that was the only one. Okay, so now I just need to take out the Gyarados. Alright, back to Zelda.
I like this part of the game. This quest.
Yeah, and I mean, I want to say, I think, like, when I did my ranking video, I ranked Riju last. I would rank her last for, like, Sage abilities.
Well done holding the
Coolness factor, that is not the case. Shooting lightning is awesome. I just happen to like the others a little more. I definitely balanced. Well, I definitely went back and forth between Sidon and Riju as my last place.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Is that Zelda?
Oh. Hey, Zelda. Do you mind helping us with these Gyarados?
Sure, she'll help.
Zelda, watch out! There are tornadoes! Run away! You know what just dawned on me? You remember when we were talking, like, first or second stream about the similarities between Skyward Sword and Tears of the Kingdom?
Yes.
Chasing Zelda is another similarity between this game. Like obviously the Zeldas that we're chasing are a little different, but like
I think you're describing every Zelda game. To be fair. Like,
no, not Breath of the Wild.
We need to get back now.
Skyward Sword, you're chasing Zelda.
Yes, but you were literally chasing her around the world. What other game do you do that in?
Wait, okay, yeah, no, that's fair.
Yes, you were always like going, like trying to save the princess. That is. Let me actually read you. Join Riju and the others back in Gerudo Town. Okay. Like, yes, you were always trying. You're typically trying to rescue Zelda, but I mean, like, you are physically chasing her, trying to catch up to her. Like, thematically, like in the story.
Yeah.
I swear they just repurposed the Skyward Sword story and just retrofitted it to Tears of the Kingdom.
That's fine. We all want to chase her.
Yeah. You need a chaser. For sure.
Gotta.
Yeah, Sidon is a great personality, though. Like, they're definitely, like, depending on how you like, what lens you're looking through the sages. Like, I would much rather hang out with Sidon than Yunobo. No questions asked.
I wouldn't even invite Yunobo. I would invite the rest of them, and he wouldn't get an invite.
Nope. No. What other ways could we look at the sages? I'll put this one out to the chat. Give us a category to rank the sages, and we'll give you our lists. And while you're thinking of something, if just do one more PSA out there. I like to get the 10 likes per stream. It's kind of like my like goal. And I see we're at 9, so if anyone's watching that hasn't liked the stream, if you wouldn't mind just hitting the like button, it's an easy way to support the channel and let YouTube know that we're having a good time. I appreciate it.
I just smashed that like button.
Nice, dude.
Do your part.
Why don't you go ahead and obliterate the like button?
Smash that like button.
Alright, so can we finally go over... Let me talk to Riju again. Let's see if I can finally go ahead and get over there. Alright, I'm gonna let you tackle the question there. I'm gonna step away for just a second.
Best sage outfit. I'd have to look at their outfits. Let me see. I'm looking it up. All right. Best hair. Oh, I mean, that's got to go to Riju, right? Wait, do any of the others have hair? I guess. What's his face? The bird has hair. If you like count the feathers. I think my question would be which sage would you? Yeah, I don't think they're feathers either. Yeah, I'm just. I know some of them have like some of um them have like dreadlock looking things though, right? Hello. Yeah, Chat Nation stepped away. He will be back momentarily. We're talking about we're just ranking and stacking sages based on arbitrary categories right now. They've got pretty sick style for sure. I think they have the best style, the best vibes out of any of the primary races for sure. I think I'd have to go best sage outfit to wow, I'm blanking on the Rito sage's name in this game, but I'd probably have to rank him as the best outfit. Tulin, thank you. Yep, I was completely blanking on the names.
All right, I'm back.
We landed on Tulin as having, or at least I did, as having not necessarily just the best sage outfit, but just like the Rito in general have the best fashion vibes. I think, in my opinion.
Yeah. What's going on, Rainbow
out of any
Love?
of the races?
Welcome to the stream.
The Gerudo are pretty sick looking too, but I don't feel like they have enough variety. I think that the Rito have like more variety.
I personally find the Rito outfits to be kind of bland.
Really?
I do, yeah. You should Gibdo hives from within the sand shroud while the hives. Serious voice. Well, so is she gonna come with me? I keep wanting to just go to the thing that I already solved. Okay, they are. Alright, I can finally get on. See, that's the problem. Keep getting ahead of myself. Oh. Yeah.
I liked this quest a lot.
Horde mode, Legend of Zelda.
I hoped that they would use this mechanic a little bit more.
Yeah, for sure.
I thought it was fun.
Actually, I think for me, outfit-wise, I would be debating between the Zora and the Gerudo, and I would tend to lean Gerudo, just because I really like this whole like Egyptian aesthetic that the Gerudo seem to have going on.
But like, I'm assuming you mean like, if you have to wear it though, you'd want to go with like a masculinized version of it, I'm guessing.
Yeah, the male Gerudo outfit is BA,
yeah, like
dude.
Ganondorf, right? Yeah, it's pretty incredible. Like Ganondorf looks sick.
He does. Well, yeah, but also just like the armor set that you get.
Ooh, yeah.
You know,
Archulet Sidon's King look was pretty good too.
Yeah.
And it's hard. There's a lot of impeccable vibes in this game.
See, actually, for me, and I feel bad because it seemed like y'all totally came to a consensus while I was gone, but I would definitely go.
You just came back and like steamrolled it.
Well, that's my opinion. But I would probably say, yeah, Gerudo, Zora.
Enemies are pouring out of the hive near the north gate too.
I can't even picture what the Goron outfit even really is, so I'd probably say Rito and then Goron would probably be the way I'd rack and stack that.
I mean, Goron is just kind of like a Rainbow Love. It's just a lack of clothes. So
yeah. Everyone's just running around. I mean, that's also I think you could kind of say the same thing for the Gerudo.
Enemies are nearing the center of town.
But they do it in a cool way, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of characters in this game with a surprising lack of clothes.
Flying enemies from the west gate's hive. Time for a lightning strike or two. Eliminate every enemy you see for that's the last of the hives.
There we go.
All we have to do now is clear out the rest of the Gibdos.
Clear out the rest of the Gibdos. Who is that talking?
Clear out all the enemies left in town.
The Bluetooth headphones you've got in. That little helmet.
Is that
of yours.
is that Riju's voice?
I thought that was her commander.
Is that Buliara? Man, I pictured a much deeper voice for Buliara.
Although to be fair, I have it muted right now since it would be delayed if I was listening.
True.
On Discord, I have it.
Where are you? There you are. Alright, where's more Gibdos? Don't ignore me. I'm your problem. Just walk right past me. Alright. I'm glad they didn't make the Yiga part of this.
Yeah, I guess I wonder why they didn't make them like the Yiga more of a threat. I guess because they wanted to make them the primary threat underground.
Yeah, that's where they've all gone to now. All right, well, now we have a fire arrow. Where is the last Gibdo? Coolest weapon. And I think Oliver, yeah, he said weapons earlier too. So I think this would be, you'd have to think about the scimitar, the 7, the, what's the Rito bow, the swallow bow? Or the great, no, it's the Great Eagle Bow. The Cobblestone Smasher that Daruk uses. And then Mipha's would be the Light Scale Trident. So how would you rank those?
Scimitar, easily, I think. Well, no, the Cobble Smasher is just too useful.
Yeah.
And probably the most satisfying to wield against like a crowd of enemies. I'd go with the Goron one.
Alright, so Goron's number 1. Hey, the Goron's won something. See, there we can give the Gorons love.
Yeah, in terms of aesthetics though, I agree with Rainbow Love that it's either the Eagle Bow or the Scimitar.
Yeah. I actually I like the Light Scale Trident. I'm a big fan of the spears in the game. So probably say like, yeah, I'd probably do Zora. Ooh, they're just all good weapons, so I feel like it's like I'm gonna put something 4, but it's not gonna be like my least favorite thing. Or it's not even a bad thing, you know. I don't know. I don't want to say a list because I don't want to put any of them forth. That's what I'm finding out in this moment.
Yep.
Alright, so now I think we can finally make the temple pop up out of the ground. Do I have any more foods to help me with this? Heat. I got a lot of heat resistance, but that's it. So we'll just have to rely on food. There we go. Just caught that hill. Nice. Nope. Okay. Oh, wait, there's a hill here. There we go. I need carts. I need to find the Zonai carts. Because those make...
Good supply of those guys.
Yeah. Ooh, give to a queen. I hadn't seen one of those. Alright. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Did I get ahead of myself again? Is Riju down here? Nope. Why?
How are you taking damage?
It's cold. Seek out Riju. This stream is great. I keep running out here. Only
you just keep forgetting about.
I just want to go into the temple so bad. I'm so done with the quest line. I just want to go inside the temple. Okay. So she's going to tell me how to do the thing that I already did. Got it. Alright, Rainbow Love's got another category for us to rank.
Excellent. Keep the conversation flowing.
No, we're not gonna do it.
Yep.
Alright. Distractions. There's Riju.
Most potential. Which ability had the most potential?
Ooh, because that's different than yeah, that the game could have done better.
No, I get what you're trying to say. I don't think Sidon's ability even had any potential. So I would rank that at the bottom most likely.
You know what they could have done with Tulin's Gust? What if instead of like going like forward in front of you, they like let you go up with it?
So now what if they would only let you go? What if the gust could only point diagonally downwards?
What point would that serve?
Yeah.
This is the helping you do the opposite of making progress.
So, all right. So I don't think Sidons even had any potential. So I would. Oh, you think they could do more with Sidon? Well, while you make that argument, I'll finish my train of thought.
Go for it.
I don't think Sidon's had much potential. I think Tulin's is the best and probably as good as it could get. I think the only... I mean, how spoilery are we getting? Can we talk about, like, hidden sages? Hidden optional sages?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
I think the Spirit Sage walking mech had the most potential.
Oh,
that was just like, oh, actually, because like I got on, I think it was like, oh man, this is the most badass thing I've ever seen in a Zelda game, and it's like, oh, actually, it kind of sucks.
Yeah,
actually, not that great.
Yeah, it's slow. Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, Rainbow
that
Love. That's a good point. Like, yeah, so like there could have been a Mipha's Grace element to Sidon's ability, like maybe like if you, because he like spawns water for you or something, right? That's
You get a water shield, so it'll protect you from one attack, and then but if you have it on and you swing your weapon, it will shoot like a water attack. It's not super strong, but
yeah, so that
it allows you to
water
deal
shield,
ranged damage.
Yeah, so that water shield should have healed you with like a cooldown.
That would be kind of cool if it was kind of like a hot spring water, where it slowly healed you. I would prefer that.
Yeah, not as hardcore as Mipha's Grace, and like there's a longer cooldown on that part of it.
Do you see that? It's Zelda.
It's Zelda.
Do you know her?
Literally named this game after her.
It's the Legend of Zelda. In the past. Yeah, I want to say in Lanayru Desert, the little turn dial thing where you have to go and like turn on the 3 power machines before you go into the Lanayru temple. I want to say that design is on top of it as well. I feel somewhat confident about that. As for Riju's ability, I firmly believe that like they got it right with Urbosa's Fury. You know what I mean?
I think that they had to nerf it though, and I get why they had to nerf it. The only complaint I have about it is how hard it is to hit something with it.
Yeah.
Like Urbosa's Fury was great. It's way too easy to just like cheese anything with Urbosa's Fury.
Yeah. Now I will say, I think the sages lose some credit, or they're slightly underrated, and I think some like ulterior uses that don't immediately like at face value you don't think of. First example I can think of is like when you have Sidon's. If I had Sidon's bubble, I'd be able to walk through the desert and I'd be cool. Like the weather wouldn't affect me. So that, you know, I think there are some other ways to use the abilities that we don't necessarily think about. But also one of the things that they get the most flack for is the fact that you got to run them down. And I super agree with that. I do not like running them down in the middle of combat.
Well, like they could have, like, there could have been like a radial menu that they could have had you use to
like
trigger it instead.
Like, so okay, so she started her thing. I have to go back to her. Hey, don't do that. Like I had to go back to her to cancel it.
I mean, I think she also times out after a while, maybe.
She does, but then why have the cancel button? I don't know. It's just,
I'm okay
cool.
with it. I'm okay with it costing arrows.
Yeah.
To it, because like I don't know, like I feel
true.
like there has to be some aspect. It's pretty powerful against one enemy, so I feel like there has to be some cost to you to use it.
Yeah. So just real quickly before we get this final fight, well, actually we're just gonna talk for a few more minutes as we explore the lightning temple.
You can trigger it for what it's worth. I'm good to go past a little past the usual time. We got some good.
I am not, so
Okay.
that's part of why I say that. So it's kind of interesting. So these rocks, you see the designs on them. I think they intentionally had to make them not look like the stones in the labyrinths, because they specifically noted that those stones were zonai. Whereas here it's like, oh, there's just these random shapes. Like, but that kind of looks like it a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
bit of a zonai swirl.
Yeah, Rainbow Love. This is probably my favorite actual temple.
Oh yeah.
In the game. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah.
It's so cool.
The music associated with the boss is also second only to Colgera, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Colgera is just a S tier track. Like no questions about that. But okay. Just a couple things that I want to mention real quickly. So am in the middle of putting together a video. It's fully recorded, and it's a big ol' expose on the secret stones. So I walk through the story. Oh, hello, cat. Walk through the story and how the secret stones are involved. What are the secret stones? Maybe things that weren't immediately obvious. What gives them power? So I am cooking on that video now, and hopefully we'll. I am shooting for the Monday after next will be when I release that video. So that's kind of what I'm shooting for right now. The other thing, if you weren't here at the top of the stream, I'll just go over it one more time. The stream schedule is going to be a little wonky for the next 3 weeks. So we had part 9 today. Next week, the stream will be on Tuesday, or on Thursday instead of Tuesday. So it'll be a couple days later. I typically go on Tuesdays, but it'll be the following Thursday. The following week after that, for part 11, we'll be back on track. It'll be Tuesday. And then the following week, we'll be going the Monday, so we'll go a little earlier than I typically go. So these are the dates. If you ever need to reference it, it's on the community page of my YouTube channel, where I regularly post brackets. So if you haven't been participating in these, they're a lot of fun. We are currently doing a best item of Tears of the Kingdom bracket, and we're currently going through all 251 items. Every single one of them is in the bracket, and we're going to figure out which one is best. So we're still in round 1. If you haven't been voting, make sure you go check out my community page and go vote on that. And with that, I really appreciate everybody hanging out this evening. Matthew, thanks for co-hosting as always.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome. Chulit, Rainbow, Oliver, if you're still out there, and everyone else who's watching, really appreciate you coming and hanging out on the stream, and we'll see you next Thursday. Thanks for watching.
Have a good night, everyone.